Look, man, it's quite simple. Press the free like button if you think that CM Junk is a blame, deflecting, troublemaker, and bully. I think more people should talk about the fact that he is a low-key bully. I felt like he was bullying Adam Hangman Page last week. That was uncalled for. To bury him on the microphone really for no reason, and Hangman Page couldn't do a damn thing about it because CM Junk has more power. Come on, man, it's quite simple. You gotta press the free like button, man. These are facts. He is a bully. CM Junk is a bully in that locker room. Now, what are my thoughts about the new CM Junk drama? Look, man, I'm not surprised. I've tried to warn you about this guy. He is always the problem, not the people he works with. Look, man, he's a ticking time bomb. When it comes to his new show, it was just a matter of time before Backstage drama was going to begin. Now I'm starting to figure out, look, man, this guy is a major problem. Look, when he was off TV, there was barely any drama. But now that he's back, there's drama back in the same company. And when it comes to Tony Khan, man, he ain't doing a damn thing. It's like, wow, he's not a boss. And we marks, please stop calling him the Booker of the Year. Bro, that is a Dave Meltzer award. Like, that was voted by all elite wrestling fanboys. So to me, that don't count. That is not a objective award. That is a fan voting award. Of course, people hate the WWF, so of course he will always get the votes. Bro, he's not the Booker of the Year. He might go down as the worst boss of all time. You see, this is what happens when a fanboy becomes a boss. He is not CM Junk's boss. He is a fan. And he is a boss in name only. He is a fanboy of CM Junk. How can one man have that kind of power? I'm like, bro, there's no way he sent home Adam Page and Dolph Ziggler's brother. And he sent home Chris Daniels. Chris Daniels is a backstage producer. How is that possible? How can one man who is a wrestler have that kind of power? I don't care how much money he makes. I don't think Roman Reigns has that kind of power. I don't think Hulk Hogan has that kind of power, dog, to send a coworker home. Look, at the end of the day, this guy is not a EVP. Bro, at this point, this guy has more power than what Cody Rhodes had. I'm surprised CM Junk is not signing talent. I'm dead ass serious. I tried to warn you about this guy for the past 2 years. He is a cancer to locker rooms. Look, I will still stand by my guns. I still think he is a better world champion than Roman Reigns. That has nothing to do with this drama. I'm talking about him as a person. Everywhere he goes, he is a blame deflecting diva. It's like you was crying about your time in your last company, but for some reason, drama follows you everywhere you go. So we have to do the math. Maybe you are the problem. It's like, wow. But look, he's not at fault, like 100%. Because look, if I'm Adam Hangman Page, dude, stay off the show. We wouldn't be in this drama. Stay the fuck off of Collision. We don't need you over there. Why are you on that show? I don't care if Tony Khan, man, called you to do some work for that show. Okay, you got enough power to decline. Obviously, CM Junk still does not like you. But look, this guy is so unprofessional when it comes to CM Junk This dude really cut a promo, a shoot promo, not an unworked shoot. It was a real shoot, random ass promo about Adam Hangman Page, like out of nowhere. And it's like, okay, you did this twice. Okay, I feel like that's coward-like shit, right? What is Adam Hangman Page supposed to do? You cut a random ass burial promo on him. Okay, he's backstage. And you are just burying his ass on the microphone on your show. What is he supposed to do? You did this twice. So is Adam Page supposed to come out and confront you? Even though that's not in the script, even though he's not scheduled to confront you, what is he supposed to do? Stand backstage while you bury his fucking name? That's cowardly. That's like punching somebody in the face with their hands tied behind their back. That's coward-like shit. What is Adam Page supposed to do? Walk out on live TV, fucking unadvised, and he's not scheduled to be out there? What is he supposed to do? Grab a fucking microphone and just shoot on you, even though he's not scheduled to be on the show? That's cowardly, dog. Anybody can do that. Cut a promo on a guy that's not supposed to be on a show. It's like, look, when it comes to this, I'm actually on Adam Page's side. What is Page supposed to do? You fucking cut a promo on him out of nowhere that nobody saw coming. It's like, bro, if I was Adam Page, bro, I would confront you too. It's like, bro, what the fuck was that? What am I supposed to do? Just stand there and not come out there while you talk shit about me? Like calling me a jobber and saying that my toys don't sell? Out of nowhere, right? You did this twice. Coward-like shit. Because at the end of the day, Adam Page is not on that show. He was backstage, and obviously he was not allowed to walk out there and confront you. So that's coward-like shit. So on that front, I'm actually on Adam Page's side. Adam Page did not deserve that. I'm like, holy shit. I understand he's a sensitive prick, but even Adam Page don't deserve that crap. But let's get to Dolph Ziggler's brother. I'm like, bro, you gotta keep your mouth shut. I'm like, look, man, there's levels to this. You are not a fan. See, I am a fan, so I can talk shit about this guy. I can talk shit about CM Junk. But you are a jobber wrestler who's never on TV. What are you doing shit talking CM Junk on Twitter? Like, you are on a card. Like, bro, we never see you. It's like, bro, are you still on a roster? Bro, you are a jobber. Jobbers shouldn't talk shit about top guys. Make that make sense. So if it was true that CM Junk sent them home, okay, that's understandable, bro. You gotta keep your fucking mouth shut. You ain't Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler can talk shit about CM Junk, right? That's different. But bro, you are his nobody brother. Like, you ain't Dolph Ziggler. It's like, you are a jobber on this roster. Why are you shit talking a top guy like CM Junk? You can't make that make sense. It's like, I don't care who you are. You are on that roster. You have to know your place, know your levels. A guy like Max can talk shit about CM Junk. Top guys can. Mid Carters cannot. Jobbers can't. You ain't got that kind of clout. But it's crazy that Tony Khan co-signed Adam Page, Chris Daniels, and Dolph Ziggler's brother on going home because of CM Junk told them to go home. That's crazy. He's not an EVP, he's a wrestler. It's like, it gets to a point where I think he has the most power in that company. and that's a bad thing. I think this guy has a job for life. Con Man would never fire him. Ever, never, ever, ever, never. I feel like he is a all-elite wrestling lifer. Listen, CM Junk would never leave this company because Tony Khan Man is a fanboy of this guy. I've never seen a guy that bends over backwards for one man, besides maybe a Shawn Michaels or a Hulk Hogan when it came to Eric Bischoff. But this is like over the top. Shawn Michaels did not have this kind of power where he can send other guys home. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is you? You are a wrestler. You are not a producer. You ain't no boss. Look, I understand that, yes, that is CM Junk's show, right? If it wasn't for CM Junk, we wouldn't have Collision. I understand that. But that's his show when it comes to his rep, but not on paper. Like, this guy is not a backstage producer. He's on the show every week. He has power. He has say-so about the booking, but that still don't mean he's a fucking boss. Tony Khan is the worst boss in history. Please do not tell me anybody else. I've never heard of a boss letting an employee walk all over him just because he has a big name. Vince didn't do it. Eric Bischoff didn't do it. Not to that extent. Fucking Herb Abrams didn't do it. Did not let a top guy walk all over him. That's crazy. All because you love CM Junk. This guy can do anything he wants. But let's talk about Jack Perry. Now, I heard Jack Perry did something stupid that was a health hazard. I heard CM Junk had an issue with what Jack Perry did. And on that front, I'm actually on CM Junk's side. What Jack Perry was doing with fucking broken glass, okay, yeah, that's dumb. Why are you playing with broken glass? I mean, that's dumb. So yes, I understand that CM Junk does not want dumb shit on his show, which I get. But overall, it's like, man, this guy can't go a month without some kind of drama around this guy. And of course, when CM Junk finally talks, he is gonna blame deflect. He's going to play victim. He's the king of playing victim. He is. He will play victim when it comes to all these reports. He's going to deny that he sit home at a Hangman Page. He's going to deny it. But look, I don't care what Jim Cornette says. Both sides are fucking immature. The fucking Elite, Punk, Junk, whatever. Both sides are fucking immature. It's like, bro, you gotta play on both sides. CM Junk is an arrogant prick who don't forgive nobody. It's like, look, if this guy hasn't forgiven Colt Cabana, I can't see him forgiving the fucking Bucks. It's like, I can't see it happening. Now, when it comes to Omega, I can see Omega possibly working with CM Junk. I think he said that he wouldn't mind working with CM Junk. See, because Omega, he doesn't have a huge ego. He is very professional. Like, just like his match with Will Ospreay. Him and Will Ospreay are not friends. Those guys do not like each other. But Kenny, he is very professional. He still worked with Will Ospreay. So I would rule out seeing Omega on Collision. That's my prediction. By the end of this year, we will see Omega on that show. And Look, I still think there's a possibility we still might get CM Junk versus Kenny Omega. Because I don't think Omega and Junk, I don't think they got beef. Because from what I was told, Omega was trying to be a peacemaker in that fight. So I don't think Junk has a major problem with Kenny. So I see them possibly having a match in the near future. Because Omega dropped hints that yes, he will eventually show up to Collision. But the Bucks, nah, bro. I can't see Junk working with the Bucks. It's not gonna happen. I can't see him working with fucking Paige. I feel like that bridge is burned. I can't see Paige and CM Junk working together. It's not gonna happen. That bridge is burned. But dude, what the fuck was Paige doing on that show in the first place? It's like, bro, you do know CM Junk don't like you. Stay off that show. We don't need you over there, bro. But to make a long story short, this whole drama story is like, man, now we see why Vince McMahon really did not want to push CM Junk. See, now we know why. Now we know why he didn't make him a top guy like he did with John Cena. Because it's like, bro, this guy is a fucking diva. It's like, man, he thinks he's Hulk Hogan. It's like, man, he thinks he's Macho Man. He thinks he's a warrior. It's like, bro, like, you ain't that great. It's like, you gotta calm down that fucking ego. It's like, you are not John Cena. You ain't Triple H. You ain't Stone Cold. You ain't the fucking Rock. He thinks he's in that category. That's the part that's crazy to me. He thinks he's in the John Cena category. You are not. It's like, I feel like he will be his own worst enemy. He will always be in his own way, blaming others for his demise. That's all he does. He never takes blame. He never takes responsibility for his actions, for his fucking mouth. It's like, bro, what did Hangman Page do to deserve you burying his ass on a microphone out of nowhere? That was a shoot. It's like, bro, Vince McMahon would never allow that to happen. For him to just shoot on somebody out of nowhere? It's like, bro, Vince would have yelled at that guy. Hell, Triple H would have yelled at him. It's like, bro, you don't do that. You don't bury people out of nowhere. That has nothing to do with your current program. It's like, why are you trying to pick fights? It's like, be a grown-ass man, dog. So, do I think CM Junk is in the wrong? Of course. It's like, man, he has to act his age, man, bro. Act your age. You got what you wanted. You have your own show. It's like, just be happy, man. You got your own fucking show. And you are still up to your old tricks. It's like, I told people about this guy. I told people this guy is a problem. That mindset he has is the reason why Vince did not make him a top guy. He has an immature, fucking inflated ego about himself. But you marks think that he's some kind of maverick. He's the voice of the voiceless. No, he is not the voice of the voiceless. He is the voice of CM Junk. He is all about himself. He is not the voice of the voiceless. He is the voice of CM Junk only. That's it. Now, this video has nothing to do with how I feel about him versus Roman Reigns. I still think he's a better world champion than Roman Reigns. That's not changing. That's it. I'm done.